Hello, welcome to iTradeAIMS.net, AIMS stress-free trading. On this part of the video, I wasn't actually recording this video for sharing. I normally record my trades here and there, where it's a good idea. I've been doing it for years. That's why I have some terabytes of videos sitting there, but those are not for sharing and stuff. They are basically for my own review. So I sometimes record my trades and I'm talking, and especially in the beginning of trading, I highly recommend it that you do that. Record your own trades and talk into the mic about how you feel, what's going on and all that, and this will give you a huge advantage. And so I'm not talking during this bit, and I'm doing what I do. I keep switching between charts. So because it's a US session, I'm also looking at the US 30, trying to trade it. That gives me an idea that market is actually going down on the DAX as well. We already had a very good trade earlier on DAX. I was trying to kind of do the trades without using the ATM because something's wrong on this platform, but I thought, okay, let me just sharpen my skills again. What if there is no ATM? So now I'm gonna start talking from here. This was just a voiceover I recorded. So I'm going to tell you what's happening now. Here we go. I'm going to show you how I can trade without using any trade management. But as long as you know what is your risk per entry, you can just do that. Keep adding on how the market reacts. I've just applied the fruit template. Now I've got enough experience in all of my templates so I can keep changing them from time to time. I'm just looking at this and I wondered if I was looking at it on the M1, I probably would have taken my first entry here, added on here and added on here. So I fancied using the fruit template a little bit. It is a very beautiful strategy. But most of the people can't stick to the rules. So if you were just looking at it earlier, if you watched my video, London Open would be long from here, add on here. So how do you add on here? Well, you count the distance between the box, and in the middle you put one entry, and then your third entry is here and exit is there. Then later on you had your trade here. Based on this, add on one here and one here and exit here. Now this is a New York Open, so I'm just using the volatility of it. If it drops, looks like we are getting buyers but not much sellers. But I have my third add-on getting triggered. Let's check the US 30. US 30 is going pretty nicely. Going down. I can add on here if I wanted, but I'm focusing on this one. See if it follows it. It is actually sort of following it. If it comes around this level, I'll bring my stop loss to here. This would be too early if I brought my stop loss here. Risk is only 20 points anyway. It has dropped quite significantly, so we don't know, but it's still, if you look at this, I mean, we have 2,000 points of drop waiting up there. It's not that it's going to happen in one day, but here we go. So this is telling us that it doesn't want to go down. So I can bring my stop loss here. Stop loss here. This one's not triggered, so I don't want to move it yet. So I've just given like 5 or 6 points buffer for this, just in case it kind of hits this level and comes down. As we can see, we have quite a lot of indication that price doesn't want to go down. It's been bouncing against this level. Let me draw that for you. Meanwhile, I'll get stopped out. You can see it's pretty clear here. If you go to the normal template, I can still see it on this as well. See those tails still visible. This could be a nice PC, and then it drops into a wave 5 down. So I would be not very happy if you get stopped out there and then drops, but that doesn't stop me from pursuing it further. So one of my entry is stopped out, and the next one is still there. If I get a bearish candle somewhere there, I will add on again. I will get in again and use this add-on signal as well. Looks like it's going nowhere, or we can see price is getting rejected on both sides. So basically this is where the New York Open happened. It went up, down, up again, and down. So looks like it's not playing the ball. But obviously on the DAX it's been falling, dropping. We've already had a good opportunity here. If you traded the M15, you had a beautiful opportunity, but we traded the M1 with quite a lot of success. Here we go, we got the cherry entry again. So that's what I was talking about. I might get stopped out, but that's not going to stop me from getting back in. So let's get our risk mentioned. So here my stop loss was a little bit too close. It's closed it. I'm not going to pursue that trade anymore, but I will go for this one because this is a PC cherry, beautiful PC cherry. I will complete my position size by doing this. So let's see if it doesn't bounce against this and drops further down, then it's going to be a lovely trade. These are the two trades that I took that I lost on. As you can see, it just hit them and then dropped. So maybe my stop loss should have been here. I chose a very close stop loss. If not, then you know, this entry and this entry would have been there, but I've managed to get the same entry again at the risk of, you know, paying the price there. I'm doing this just to show that, you know, you can, if you know what should be your optimum entry level, like go on and calculate a position size based on 30, 25 or 20 points, and then split them into 4 positions to say what will be the quarter of my position based on 20 pips or 25 pips, and then you know what it is. So if you do that, so if I go just £5 per points risk, it kind of is okay for me. So if you think about this one trade is just £50 risk, this is another 50, another 50, another 50, that kind of thing. And sometimes I will go with 7 or 8 or 10, building the position all the way. You can do it that way. Only thing is that people get too emotional, so you know, when the emotions kick in, you can't see the market clearly. And you know, like if you got out here and you exited the trade and you were too upset about the loss, you won't have the will or the excitement to actually get back in, because this was a beautiful PC cherry, and I saw it before. So like I said, if it goes up and kicks me out this spike and I get a bearish candle, I will get back in, and I did. So if it breaks below this, then there could be some good movement, and we will trail the candles and see how much we can get. So this is basically 1, 2, 3, 4th red candle, losing momentum now. This was the momentum candle in there, but after that we didn't see much. So probably a tussle going on between buyers and sellers at these levels. So it might pull back and retest those levels. It's not going to be exciting and not going to be fun. We like to see our trades to just drop so that we can quickly take our profits, but it's not doing it. Let's see how it goes. Right now it's actually buyers are pushing the price up. If it comes all the way there, it's not going to be a profitable trade for me. I'll just get out. Okay, we have the breakout. Some traders probably got scared around here, exited and all that, but you gotta know what you have to know what you want, what you should be getting. This wasn't enough profit for me. It's not about greed, it's about probabilities. So if you don't take at least 1:2 risk reward trades, it's going to be difficult to stay profitable in the long run. So now ideally I am focusing on just seeing the price, what it does. It's moving pretty nicely. If you go to the US 30, that one has started moving. So if you were short from here and added on here and here, you are short pretty nicely on this, and now it's broken the lows here. Let's go to the M5 chart. See, this thing is dropping like a ton of bricks, and DAX is following as well. I probably don't have stop losses for those, but it doesn't matter. I am constantly looking at it, monitoring it. So I'm looking at the as you can see, I've just dragged a little bit up. So all these 4 positions are creating that profit. I'm getting out now. And here we go. So I'm going to go to the history tab and let's see if I can move this thing. Okay, here we go. Drag and drop, drag and drop. Just bring it here. Drag and drop. So there were 4 of them. Yeah. So if this was the, if it was there, then I wouldn't have taken this one and probably taken that one anyway. It's pretty clear I exited a little bit too early. I could have taken 2 out and left the other one, but that's okay. It's a pretty good profit, and that's what I wanted from this session. So